Welcome everybody. Welcome to another video with PJ's Corner. And I would like to show you today on this menu right here what we're going to be making. Beef liver, onions, and gravy. And we're also going to have a vegetable with it, and we're going to have a starch with it as well. So then we're also going to have cut okra, okay, and we're actually going to bread our okra, and we're going to bake it. We're not going to fry it, we're going to bake it. And then we're going to also have some jasmine rice with it. Okay, first of all, I just want to show you all the spices and ingredients that I'm using. And I already have them here in a bowl, but we always can add more. So first of all, one of the ingredients is peppercorn medley for that pepper kind of taste, and then our smoked paprika organic, okay, and then we're going to have garlic powder, okay, this is organic as well, okay, then we're going to use Mrs. Dash garlic and herb, okay, and then we're going to use Mrs. Dash onion and herb, and there's one ingredient that I'm using here that's, you know, you might want to use for steak, but we're going to use it in my beef liver, and this is called Kinder's. It's the steak blend. This is what this is called. We're going to put a little of that in there, and like I said, we kind of have it in the bowl here, and you know, along the way we could just mix more in there. Okay, and like I said, for the cut okra, we're basically going to bread it. We're going to use Italian style panko. We're going to use that, and we're also going to use Japanese panko. We're going to mix those two together, okay? And we're also going to use the same spices that I just showed you. So we're going to use these same spices. And for the okra, okay, this is not going on the beef, but this is going to go for the cut okra and Mrs. Dash lemon and pepper. So that will be part of that seasoning. And then we're also going to add in here fresh parsley. So I have some cut right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there. It's dry, but fresh. So it's not so dry. So, but you know, I put it in there last inside these seasonings. But you go ahead and just mix that up. Mix all of these, what I just showed you, up. Okay, just kind of, because we're going to sprinkle it on our liver. And this is the liver that I use. Okay. And here's our liver here that we have. Okay. And that's what we do. You're going to go ahead and sprinkle this seasoning herbs, and see how that looks there. Can you all see? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to sprinkle this over our meat, and I do want to show you the onions, because the gravy part, I just show you all the ingredients. Of course, we're going to be using milk. It's basically your preference for this liver, for the beef liver, but I use this milk, almond milk. And we're going to put some in this measuring cup here, and we're going to add an egg in there. And the egg that I'm going to add in there is, I'm going to use a cage-free brown egg. This is going to be for the liver. And then for the okra, we're going to use an egg as well. So just your regular egg for the okra, because we're breading it with those breadcrumbs. And these are the onions. I just wanted to show you that we're doing a combination of onions for our beef liver, because we're making a gravy to it too as well. So we're going to have the yellow onions, which is this first row here, and then we have our white onions, which is in the middle row, and then we have our red onions on the side here. Okay, so we're going to put all of those in there. So the thing to this is, you go ahead and you put this seasoning all on your liver, on your meat. here, you go ahead and put it on there, okay? And we're going to do that. And you want to save a little. Well, it's going to go on the egg anyway, but you still want to save a little. Okay, so just kind of mix it up in there. Just like that, okay? Alright. Now, go ahead and you get a bowl. Actually, you can pour it inside this measuring cup, this egg, and mix it up with the milk, and then pour it in the bowl. We could do that. That would be probably better to do. Okay. So remember, that's what we do first. Okay. And then the milk. So we're just eyeballing the milk here, enough for this mixture for the liver, okay? And do that. Okay, and we're just going to whisk it up, okay? Whisk it up a little bit, just whisk it up, get that egg mixed up. Okay, that's what it looks like. And we're going to go ahead and pour it in our bowl. Okay? And then we're going to transfer our beef into this egg mixture. But before we do, like I said, you want to leave a little seasonings left on there. Okay. Now, just go ahead and put your beef in that egg, okay? Because it's basically kinds of falls apart here, because you want little thin slices anyway. You want that. You don't want big hunks of it. So that's what we're gonna get it all in there. And what you do after you get it in, you refrigerate this liver inside those spices for a whole hour. Okay, let's get the rest of that in there. Here's the rest. See, just mix it up. Put it in there. Okay, that's what it looks like. So, let me show you. Okay, see? And we're going to let it soak and sit and just dredge inside this milk, the almond milk, and the egg and the spices for a good hour. Okay, so just put it in the fridge for an hour. That's what you're going to do. And then we come back. We'll get our mix ready for okra, or cut okra. And we'll put our rice on. And this is what we use for the liver. Okay, I use extra virgin olive oil, and I also use butter. I use both for the liver, okay, and then salt and pepper along the way to taste too, on the beef liver, and because all these same spices we're using for the okra too, especially this number one right here, the lemon and herb, okay, but that one we don't put on the beef. Okay, so there you have it. So when we come back, after that's marinated in that milk inside its juices and the egg and the seasoning, we're going to come back and we're going to we're going to fry it. Not completely deep, not deep fried, but like I said, we're going to fry it in a little olive oil and a little butter. Okay? And flour also. Flour as well. I don't have it out there, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to dip it in flour with the same ingredients again. See? Paprika, the garlic powder, peppercorn medley, the garlic and herb, the onion and herb, and a little of the Kinder. Okay? That steak blend. That's going to go inside the flour. So, like I said, when we come back, we'll take it from there. So you'll see and stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Thanks for watching.